my Kenvians, and welcome to a new episode of Papa Ken Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. I still keep wanting to say Doki Doki Panic, even though I don't even think that's a game. Is it? I have no idea. Regardless. Last we left off, we were having a conversation with Yuri. Yet another one. But let's continue right where we left off. And sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Seriously! I mean, yeah, the other one was being a little bit unruly, in my opinion. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Ken. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. About, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ken, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Is that going to be the gameplay? I'm basically going to write poems that I don't actually get to read. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ken! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Ken, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Does it really need to go further? Look, I know it's going to be a kind of dating sim kind of thing. But it's possible for guys and girls to just be friends. Anyway. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Oh. Okay, so I still feel like I should try and aim more for what works for me, mostly. Because that just feels more honest as to how I'll be playing this, as opposed to trying to focus in on any particular character. Although it does seem to steer more toward Yuri, and then also, not Natsuki, Sayori. So, okay, let's see here. Essence, existence, milk, waterfall, sadness, bed, extreme, dance, fantasy, puppy. Fantasy. Together, email, comfort, frightening, rain cloud, joy, extraordinary, skirt, unstable, boop. Let's see. I honestly like it when it rains, so we'll go with rain cloud. Dark, clouds, tragedy, wonderful, loud, unrestrained, tears, play, graveyard, ambient. Ooh. I'm going to go, I like ambient. Okay. Dream, pleasure, mouse, bouncy, bunny, explode, romance, forgive, disown, vanilla. I'm kind of stuck between dream and pleasure. So, pleasure. Sticky, bubbles, scars, pure, nature, smile, love, infinite, calm, and flee. I like the concept of infinite, so we'll go with that. Happiness, candy, judgment, laugh, beauty, sing, rainbow, papa, cheer, and raindrops. Again, I gotta go, I like rain, I like listening to it rain, we'll go with raindrops. Variance, unrequited, poof, imagination, fun, journey, vibrant, spinning, death, and alone. Imagination. Fickle, Doki Doki, lust, whisper, flying swimsuit, twirl, misery, cheeks, and strawberry. This is an interesting one. Since this is a tough one, I'm going to go with strawberry, just because it sounds sweet. Lucky, broken, climax, music, chocolate, feather, nibble, cage, excitement, and adventure. Adventure. Childhood, socks, covet, sunny, horror, pout, bliss, contamination. Jumpy and meager. Horror. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to really kind of pick words that seem to go together, because they just kind of bounce around, but yeah. Hope, games, philosophy. Okay, so I do recognize several of these words, so I feel like they might jumble them around a little bit, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Hope, games, philosophy, agonizing, daydream, silly, ocean, playground, skipping, and clumsy. I'm stuck between philosophy and daydream. I picked philosophy last time, so I'll go with daydream. Flower, destiny, intellectual, incapable, unending, kiss, incongruent, blanket, anime, and ribbon. Intellectual. Desire, universe, cry, marriage, atone, vivacious, family, melody, analysis, and determination. Steven Universe! So Universe. Infallible, awesome, defeat, sensation, Valentine, prayer, inferno, memories, starscape, amazing. I think I used starscape last time, so I will go with sensation. Despise, pink, secretive, anger, heaven sent, uncontrollable, hurt, peace, warm, suicide. Not doing that. Still not doing that. So, Okay, so the main character, it's like he's trying to be romantic or whatever, so we'll go with heaven sent. Heartbeat, hopeless, rose, insight, hop, misfortune, special, kitty, vacation, and effulgent. I still don't know what that means. I should probably look that up if it's going to show up in other ones. So I'm going to go with special. Lazy, summer, nightgown, passion, disarray, fireworks, question, aura, time, and friends. I like the word aura. Sparkle, entropy, marshmallow, party, after image. That's another scene, after image again. Shame, disaster, color, captive, vitality. This is a bit of a tough one. Like, I like vitality, and I also like marshmallow. Marshmallow. Grief, pain, empty, shopping, hair, whistle, treasure, uncanny, crimson, and headphones. Now, did I use crimson before? I feel like I used crimson last time, so I'm going to go with uncanny. Disoriented, melancholy, anxiety, charm, vertigo, whirlwind, depression, kawaii, precious, and lipstick. I remember using melancholy last time, so I think I'll use anxiety this time, because I actually have anxiety. Alright. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. So is that going to be what this entire game revolves around, is basically me constructing these poems out of this jumble of words, and how they react will depend on what I pick there? I don't know. Anyway, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Ken.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Why?
Why wouldn't you go with her to get a snack?
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
I
knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
What's he seeing through? It's like, and how does this character supposedly know that she didn't have any money on her?
How did you even know?
Good question. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option.
Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Eh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Kenn to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Okay.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
The revolution.
The retribution.
That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Please tell me that my character did not just slap her. Okay. It wasn't my character. Okay. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution!
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, cute.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Ow! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ah. Where is Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I would... she's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Again, it's like, I don't want to bring too much, like, of my opinion into this. Well, I mean, I'm the one playing. But still, because, I mean, they're young characters. But they're all very pretty. So, it's... I don't know. I don't like it when people put themselves down like that. It's just like, no, this person is so much more beautiful. It's like, they're so much better than me. It's like, that's not the case. Anyway, before I get on the soapbox, I am curious if a guy wrote this, though. That's something I'm going to have to look up.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh?
Monica
chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
Excuse me.
You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Ah, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ken.
Why are... Okay, I'm convinced this is written by a guy because with the exception of maybe Natsuki, like, all of them are, like, super into this guy. Like, Natsuki is the only one that's kind of standoffish about it, but even she, it's like, it's a, what's the word? Tsundere, or however it's pronounced. I don't know. And again, it's because I haven't played any games like this. This is just so weird to me. Moving on. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. As she leans forward sideways.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Ah, no. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. So basically, you're checking out her butt, bro.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Eh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Kenn in club activities? Eh?
My mouth gapes. Okay.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Kenn.
Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
Nothing. Okay, before this goes any further, it's understandable. It's like, there's clearly a connection between the main character and this girl. She has a strong connection. She clearly likes him a lot. Monica apparently seems to like him a lot too. So, to act in maybe jealousy when it seems like, someone else who likes the main character seems to be getting in the way, it makes sense. It's natural. I don't know. Anyway. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. I don't know that she was judging.
Kenn, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. True. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. Yes, thank you. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No.
Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Oh my god!
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Kenn, I really like being friends with you.
Clearly! Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Kenn, do you like oolong tea?
Actually, I do. It's quite delicious. Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to go to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea, or even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. That's adorable. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Cute. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about
me, Kenn. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Bro, what's there to keep up with? She likes you. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Kenn, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah? Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because of my...
Oh, God. This has to have been written by a guy. I'm sorry. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? I don't think you're supposed to, dude. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Yeah? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Does she have... I don't know if that's the lighting or what, but it almost looks like she has like blood in her eyelashes. That's kind of strange. But it's been going on for a little while now, so I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so very much for being here for this episode of Papa Kenn Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. Still not scary. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens as this goes along. Maybe the 4th episode will be where it starts to get weird. I don't know. But regardless, everyone, once again, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next episode of Papa Kenn Plays Doki Doki Literature Club.